gentlemen, welcome back. Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast, episode 277. I am Buffalo and Beaut. That is Dry Rub Daddy. We are joined by a guest, one of the few we've had that is a Wingfest associate, Mr. Jon Aaron.
That's me.
John, welcome to the show.
How you guys doing?
John is a jack of all trades. First met you, was it 3 years ago now, I think?
Maybe 3-4 years now.
3 years ago now, as he came back covered in almost head to toe in blue cheese. You've been a runner at Wingfest.
Yep.
You've held records at Wingfest in the bobbing for wings.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
How about a signature move? Like when I was bobbing for wings the 1 year. Figured, you know, why not? Something fun to do. And came up for the last wing. Just sat back and I just started eating it. And I can't remember, not true with the other guy. He's like, you know, that's not going to count. I'm like, it's all good.
Maybe,
I just want to eat it.
maybe
Got
Johnny?
blue cheese. I think it was Johnny, yeah. And then just for, you know, for shits and giggles, I was just like, I'm just covered with blue cheese. So I'll take the goggles off and I just go,
Gave himself a Joker smile.
oh, Joker spell, but like, why so serious? So then I want to enter it again. You know, I'm like, hey, this is a fun year. Got some friends say, hey, let's all do this again. You know, compete against each other, have some fun. And we all got in everything, and yeah, definitely good fun times to do it. And then since I work in the scuba shop, I'm like, I'm gonna go up there and mask, fin, and snorkel.
And the legend was born. Was that last year? Was the scuba gear?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You've competed against people we've worked with. End up usually going out to the bar with some of these people. Definitely have some fuzzy nights at the bar post events.
Sunday
Fun day
time.
after Wingfest. Closed down the bars there.
Oh yeah.
But this is a place that we've actually had probably for the better half of about, if not 6 months, at least 4 months that you recommended. AJ's Kitchen on Orchard Park Road. I never even knew they were there. I've been to Spinners,
Yep.
but I did not know they were located right there.
Yeah, it's just a little thing. Just kind of like seen it come up on like DoorDash one day, and I was like, check this place out. I was looking at the flavors because you know, you got wings. You always got our traditional wings, and I was like, hey, they got DemonQ, hotter than hell. I have to check, and the price. Oh, we'll get to that later, but
The price is a benefit here.
It's hard to miss. I mean, like when you're driving, you just, unless you're like looking at it, you kind of just. It's right on the main road there.
We've got a bit of a longer episode for you guys up here. We have 5 flavors this week. We got a medium, a DemonQ, a PB&J barbecue, a hot honey mustard, and a hotter than hell. We were able to split a 10, 5, and 5. I figure with the hotter than hell, maybe if it is indeed hotter than hell, we only need 5 of them.
I'm kind of excited for it because I like hot wings, and if it's not like super crazy, I always intend to enjoy the hotter ones.
Agreed. But for 40 wings, it was only $60.
Yeah.
And anytime we can get below $1.50 wings is a benefit. And if they're good wings,
drink that one.
absolutely. If they're good wings, even better. But Gary, what do you say we crack that medium wing and start us off? John has confirmed for us it is indeed homemade blue cheese in our
Yes,
lovely
it is.
chicken dipping ramekin.
Let's pass it off to her.
The official chicken dipper of wing nuts now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Flats.
I guess we have to now say that are the official chicken dipper of wing nuts.
All right, get your drum. See, I know you guys always dip first. I just like to go for that flavor first.
All right, well, we will try to not taint your wing then.
Oh, sorry. Just a tip.
To a good episode.
All right.
Right away, that blue cheese.
That blue cheese, but it's definitely a different medium flavor as well, and that's in a good way.
Very like, kind of mild to me, but very subtle. Good flavor.
It definitely doesn't carry a lot of heat, but it has enough differences behind it where it's not an everyday.
There's also like, it looks like pepper flakes or something on there. I don't know what it is exactly. But
That's what I'm getting. Like, it carries more flavor than just a standard hot sauce.
that's good.
I like it. Create a boneyard right there. I will. I'll start us off.
That medium's good.
Very impressed, actually. That it had a bit of a drive behind it. I mean, from West Seneca Orchard Park, 25 minutes. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 on the crisp. I am pleasantly shocked. I really didn't expect it to carry that much crisp with it still.
That drive, yeah.
Amount of meat, I'm gonna give it a 9. That was a big wing, tender throughout. It's not pink.
That was a nightmare that night when I went home.
It's just not a good weekend.
Not gonna imagine.
But really, really nice, juicy, tender wing. Amount of sauce. So it's a weird one for me. It's not what I would traditionally want in a sauce on my wing, but I'm gonna give it an 8.5. It's a non-traditional medium sauce, but I did enjoy that. Maybe would have liked a little bit more, but I enjoyed that. Flavor, I'm also gonna go with an 8.5. Again, not really a traditional medium. Maybe a little weak on spice, but made up for it with different aspects of the flavor. And I'll come with an 8.5 on the price as well. I would buy that again. That's a solid medium. That's going to be an 86 for me. Gary?
Yeah, I did actually enjoy this wing. You can tell it's not a traditional medium just by the color of the sauce at the bottom. It's a little bit darker. Crisp, I'll go with an 8. I did enjoy the crisp. For the drive, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. And it wasn't not crispy. Meat, I will go with an 8 as well. I think the drums are pretty good size, and there's a couple more in there that are bigger. Sauce, I'll go with a 7.5. I think the amount of sauce on there is okay. Wish there was a little bit more. A lot of it soaked off on the bottom, which is okay, but I want like a saucy wing. Flavor, I'm gonna go with a 9. I really did enjoy the medium flavor. It's different. Mixes well with the blue cheese. The blue cheese is interesting. It's got like a slow kick to it. It's not like hot, but it's got like enough heat to where it's enjoyable.
You don't feel gypped.
Right. I mean, some mediums you get, it's just like, am I really eating a medium? And then price, I'll go with an 8.5 because right now in the wing economy, you're paying more, closer to $1.50, $2 a wing. That's an 82.
And John?
Wow, that's impressive. So not my first time having these wings. Pretty good. I always try to go for some different wings or the spicy ones. That's my forte.
Well, we will close up definitely with some spice here.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Save the best for last. So the crisp for that drive, I'm definitely going to have to put that about 8.75. I'm going to have to go a little up on that one because that drive, it maintained. Still had a good crisp to it out here. The meat, definitely a 9. That had some meat on that bone. Flavor for that medium, like I said, that was a really good flavor for a medium. I'm going to have to give that another 8.75. Now the sauce, I love the way it just covered it good. It's not soaking and dripping. I'm going 9. That's just the way I like my sauce wings. And price, 9.5. I mean, I haven't found a better price for wings. That's why I gave that recommendation.
And 86, meet me there. It's honestly one of the better mediums we've had in a while. I'm far from upset with that.
I think the blue cheese also definitely has like a garlic taste to it.
Yes. That's...
So like I like that red wine vinegar.
Mooney's.
It's like I'm eating garlic toast.
Mooney's. It reminds me of the Mooney's blue cheese. I'm like, why do I enjoy this so much? Mooney's blue cheese.
No, you can make me want Mooney's and the fresh cut fries.
Well, I did also see mac and cheese on. We're being fat boys watching diners, drive-ins, and dives off screen. I'm saying let's make bad decisions here. Let's have this DemonQ next. Let's just go right down the road.
Go peanut butter jelly.
Go PB&J?
Let's get PB out of the way.
Get PB&J out of the way then.
I've had the DemonQ. I've had the DemonQ pit. And yes. It's not going to disappoint.
I am not going to dip blue cheese on this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're going to do one...
Oh, that drum's calling your name.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. It does have jelly on it too, or is it just peanut butter?
It says PB&J.
Peanut butter and jelly. You see that peanut butter drizzle?
It's something I never knew I liked with chicken.
My daughter loves peanut butter and jelly wings. We take her there, eat some peanut butter and jelly wings. I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
I will say though, after ordering it a couple times at a restaurant, I can only have like a couple because like having like 10 to 15 peanut butter wings, it gets a little bit like flavor fatigue. They're good though, but having like 5 is about as much as I want to eat.
Shout out George Sugar. Flavor fatigue. That's something I learned about from him. It really is. And it's all tied together. We went to Mooney's. You got mac and cheese. You got flavor fatigue. It's literally all coming together on the same thing here. And shout out to Trees Wings and Ribs. Used to be at Wing Fest all the time.
Right.
They had still my favorite peanut butter and jelly wing. I don't know if it's going to be Gary's, but it might be close to Gary's.
Oh, come on.
Gary walked up to the booth and just points at him and goes, peanut butter. It's the only words he can get out that day.
They knock it out of the park because they put fluff on it. They put a shitload of peanut butter.
Banana. And you're a banana junkie.
You can't even find the wing. It's all just peanut butter and toppings.
Wow. That'd be interesting.
They were awesome people in person, too.
To be honest, it's my first peanut butter and jelly wing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it better than expected?
Nothing but the bone.
Well,
Licking them fingers.
Since it's your first one, start us off.
Wow. Wasn't sure what to expect. Looks amazing.
Presentation is a lot of this game with peanut butter and jelly. And
Yeah. Like, I don't really want to taste that, but my daughter loves them. Swears by them, and man, that flavor was just, that hit. That flavor hit. I'm going to go good 8.75 on that flavor. That was really tasty. The meat, oh man, I got a 9 on that one. That was meaty as meat can be. And usually right around my neighborhood, all the wings there are always plump.
yeah.
Crisp, yeah, it definitely has some crisp to it. I'm going to have to go 9 on that crisp on that one. That just was really crispy. Price, can't beat it. 9 again.
I think you're missing sauce.
Sauce, I think that was the first thing I said. The presentation, the sauce was just...
Flavor's good. Flavor?
The flavor, sauce, 9.
9 on that also? You're going to come in with a 89.5.
Not bad for a first timer.
No, it stole the show for you. Gary,
I did enjoy this.
did you dip it in blue cheese?
No, I did not.
Okay,
I think the blue cheese would ruin this wing,
I agree with that.
Yes.
but that's because this wing is not meant for blue cheese. My thinking went straight to, this should have came with chocolate sauce, and you dip it in chocolate sauce.
Or fluff.
Yeah, or fluff. It would have paired so well with a chocolate sauce.
I would have taken this a different way, and I don't hate that they... I like it that they didn't serve it with anything spare, or anything different. But I've seen other places that will give you the melted peanut butter itself, and or a melted down jelly to dip it in. I like when you dip one or the other.
Yeah. It's just, that's the only thing it's missing. It's just missing a dip. Because when you have wings, you just can't not dip it.
Let's be fair. We've seen that go wrong though in the past when it looks like creamy cum in a fucking...
Yeah, that's a little different. Nobody wants, like, toaster strudel, see, like,
Right.
that shit.
Fake Van Wilder?
Crisp, it's surprisingly crispy. Crisp, I'm going to go with an 8.5. Meat, I'm going to go with an 8 again. They're all pretty good sized drums. Because I really only eat the drums unless I have to eat the... I mean, I obviously eat them both when I have a plate of wings, but I prefer the drums. Sauce, it's just putting jelly and peanut butter on there, and it is an actual sauce. They kind of like made the jelly into a sauce and then drizzled the peanut butter on there. So I'm going to go with a 10 on the sauce because of the...
Ingenuity.
Yeah, the ingenuity. That's the word I'm looking for. And then I'm going to go with a 9 on the flavor. It blends well. It's a strong peanut butter flavor. It's just missing that dip with maybe like a chocolate sauce or something extra like that. I did enjoy it. It's not a 10 just because it's missing just one thing. And then price, I'm going to go with a 9. I think I had 9 on the last one, or 8.5. It's fine. That's an 89. It's a good wing.
I'm going to go with an 8 on the crisp. Maybe it was something with the flats. It had a little lacking. But again, barbecue, that is a loaded amount of stuff. There's nothing I'm blaming on that. It's far from being anything I'm pissed about. Meat, it's a 9. Still big wings, still tender, big meaty claws, Mr. Krabs. Sauce, it's a 10. like Gary said, you can tell this is homemade. It is. So they qualify this as a barbecue. So it's like they made like a grape barbecue sauce, and then they hit it with that peanut butter drizzle. I very rarely have seen a peanut butter and jelly made like this. Whoever made this up, man, give him a fucking raise.
Yeah. Bravo.
This guy
Flavor.
kind of looks like Tyler if Tyler was bald. We'll just have to see it.
Holy shit, you're right. Heather, look at this. Look at the TV when this guy comes back on. It looks like Franco's buddy Tyler if he's bald.
And while we wait, you hydrate.
Flavor, I'm going with a 10 as well. That guy right there.
I guess a little.
I'm going with a 10 on the flavor as well. I'm not gonna unseat my guys at trees, wings, and ribs. But I'm also not going to shit on these guys and say that they're a clear-cut 2. If I had to say there's a 1A, 1B scenario in the peanut butter wing world, this might be the perfect 1A, 1B scenario. And price, I'm gonna go 9.5. I'm still salty over the fact that I'm paying over $1 for a wing, but if there's ever a scenario, this is probably my favorite. Give me a 93 for this. Are we just gonna keep on down the line here and go to this hot honey mustard, and then go to the DemonQ after?
If you want to soothe the taste buds after.
Okay, well, let's
We
go to the DemonQ.
It's not that hot.
Let's
Want to
go
go
to-
hot and cool off?
Let's go to the DemonQ. Fuck it.
Bring it out, demon.
That one's got my name on it.
The flatty fatty.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with flat with 2 on this one. That just looks. Gotta go for that first. With that flavor. I'll get my dinghy out. I'm waiting for this one.
A dinghy for your wingy.
Long time since I just got the tip in. That really changed the profile.
I'll go around the front here and grab another one.
Spread those wings.
They're pretty good.
They're very good, but I gotta. Okay, there's the creeper heat. Say I need to go one without the blue cheese. It's very good, but I need to get this heat.
It is a slow creep. But like not overpowering.
It's a slow, like a roller coaster. Got that nice, steady going up. Not too fast, not too slow. It just kind of just goes with the flavor.
I really like the barbecue
Yeah, me too.
because it's like a fucking. This is what Gary and I like. This is like a rib sauce barbecue.
I would say like the basic barbecues that people use that almost taste like the Burger King barbecue sauce.
See, I'm a junkie for that actually.
I don't like it on wings because it's lazy.
Damn.
They're pretty fucking good though.
Well, 60% of the way through on wings, and I'd be willing to make a bold claim here that they're probably gonna, at minimum, place in the top 15. And that's without even getting a grade on this wing yet. Gary, are you ready to grade this one?
Yeah, I'll go. Surprisingly, really fucking crispy for barbecue wing. I'm actually the crispiest one I've had yet, and it's covered in the most tough. I'm gonna go with a 8. I'm gonna go with 9 on the crisp because I did say 8 for everything on the last one. That's pretty damn crispy for the drive and with being covered in sauce, like all over my hands. 8.5 on the drums, on meat and the meat quality. Can't complain about that. Sauce 9.5, like not a ton at the bottom, but this is what I'm talking about. Tons of fucking barbecue sauce that stayed on the wing. Like that, you cannot get better than
I
that.
can hear the excitement in Gary's voice, and I'm so happy.
What I have, I need
Flavor.
I'm gonna go with a 9 on the flavor as well. It's a barbecue flavor up front. You would not know it's a hot wing until after you're done. It doesn't. This is a wing I think some beginner heat people could eat. because it's a slow burn that doesn't intimidate you.
But there are also some beginner heat people who this is going to be enough to be like, all right, whoa.
Give me a glass of milk.
And then price, I'm gonna go with a 9 because I don't really mind paying what $60 for 40 wings and different flavors, so that's a 90.
That flavor, man. That flavor, 9.5 all the way. That is just the first wing I got when I first seen this place. It was just impressive, and still impressive today. Meat, man, it's still meaty. 9.5 on that one too. Sauce, man, it's covered good. 9.5. Crisp, 9.5 again. I mean, that thing's covered and southern, and that long drive still had a good crisp to it. What am I missing there?
Price.
Oh, 9.5 again.
That's gonna
Come on.
That's
You
gonna
can't beat that
be
price.
pretty basic math here. That's a 95. I can't detest it. It's gonna be a 9 on the crisp. Dude, these things are basted. Massive amounts of sauce on these. They withheld a 25-minute drive. They are crunchy as hell. Meat is I'm gonna go meat a 9.5. Not only are they still crispy, they sat in. We haven't even really listed this yet. They sat in plastic containers, which nobody really uses anymore, without ventilation.
Actually, I think they're tofu. Or soy.
They still don't have ventilation, which can kill wings, and has not killed these wings at all. Big fucking props. Amount of sauce, type of sauce, whatever, 10.
Well,
I'm not gonna have another one just yet. 10 on that. I love me some thick molasses style barbecue sauce that belongs on ribs, especially on a wing. With that type of hot sauce in it, you got me kinky.
You know how much I hated barbecue when we first started the show.
And you've turned a corner quickly. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 on flavor. I really, really like the rib aspect of it. I like that it is a slow creeper. I wish it had, I guess, a little more heat to it. It's hot. Don't get me wrong. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm still going to go 9.5 on the price. I'm still going to come in with a 93. So I'm going to meet right in the middle between the both of you guys. Still blown away by it. I just going to be that asshole who's a little picky and goes, well, I could be a little bit hotter.
but when you first looked at the menu, what flavor jumped out at you?
DemonQ and Hotter Than Hell.
Yeah, same. Because when I'm at the Wing Festival, I'm going to every single booth. I want your best flavor, and I want your hottest.
Yeah, this is hot honey barbecue on the pit on the right. They mislabeled the sides.
All right, have your choice.
That's fine.
You want more pit?
No, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I know you like those drums. I want you to get disappointed. 'Cause I'll eat in the middle, or I'll eat all the way around. The wing's a wing. I'm not team drum, not team flat. I'm team wing.
I've become team wing as well, as much as I'm team preferred flat. My wife is also team flat, so when we get wings, I'm 90% team drum. Because as much as she will tell me, split the flats, gentlemen, happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm. Golden rules a little bit.
Doesn't matter what she suggests. I know that at the end of the day she'll be happier with the flats. Don't be a dummy. It has a little heat. A little bit more than I expected.
Running already? Running away?
No. Just backed up. Fucking sinuses. Cottonwood falling like snow in July. Thanks, Luke Bryan.
Yep. Gotta love that June snow in Buffalo.
I will go an 8.5 on the crisp. The pit almost made that one chewy. It was a little weird. I didn't dislike it though. Meat, still gonna go a 9. On the grill, they were still tender enough. That was almost, the pit almost turned that into a smoker wing. I don't know if anybody else got
It had
that.
a little smoky taste.
It had a
to it.
little
It's
smoky
good.
taste to it. It had almost pink to it. Not like last week. No need to be alarmed.
Oh, it's not usually too bad. It depends on what you're eating.
Boom, boom, sauce, I'm going to go 8. I know that it is always the biggest issue with when you do a pit wing is if it gets burned off, and this is the issue we had there. We lost a little bit of that to the pit. Flavor, I'm going to go with a 9 though. You don't often get a hot honey mustard that is exactly that. Hot honey mustard. And this time it wasn't honey and mustard, so I'll take that as a win. And I'll give it an 8.5 on the price. Not my favorite of the group, but it's an 86. It's still not a bad wing by any means. Gary?
Yeah, I'm gonna go crisp 8 because the pit kind of did, like Kyle said, did make it a little chewy. Meat, I'm gonna go with an 8.5. Not too bad there. I think, like Kyle said, the meat quality kind of diminished a little bit. Sauce, I'll go with a 8.5 as well. Did like the amount of sauce on there. Flavor, I'm gonna go with an 8. I didn't dislike the flavor, but I'm not a huge honey guy. So when you mix it with wings,
Except for when I call you honey.
yeah, when you mix it with wings, it's either hit or miss. And this was kind of like a. This one is a hit, but I would say it's on the lower hit side, if that makes sense. Price, I'll go with an 8. I didn't really mind if they charge extra for this one. It is what it is, but let's say 82.
So the nice thing, if I'm not mistaken, Gary, the only two that they charged extra for were PB&J and DemonQ. Actually, no. Hotter than hell in PB&J. DemonQ is standard price.
Unless you want to pin or something.
Maybe. That might have been what it was.
I screenshot the whole list to you.
John?
What? What did I do?
Price?
Price?
Well, no, whatever.
We know the price. The price you can't beat for what's going. I'll start with the price. Yeah, price going to be on this one 9.
9.
I'm going to drop it down just a little bit from that 9.5 because I don't know. When I got to that meat, these were really little ones. I think at the bottom of the barrel. I'm going to have to go about 8. I am not a mustard person. I mean, just don't like the flavor. And
I'm dragging y'all out of your comfort zone in this episode.
I don't give. I'm here to spread my wings. Enjoy some good times.
You know, I apparently do that to many people on the show.
But hot honey did have some good little heat to it. I feel like a mild to my preference. My daughter calls me spice resistant. Whatever.
We used to be.
Age gets catching up to you.
Just don't do as many hot wings as we used to. I feel like every other week somebody had a suicide. Now 90% of them take them off the menu.
We had waivers and whatever.
That's why I was excited that we found a place that had DemonQ and hotter than hell. I'm like, yes,
That's good.
100%.
So that's price.
Nope, we
Flavor,
had
the
the price.
meat.
Yep, there we go.
The meat. Yeah, really small. I'm going to go 8 on that one. That was just small. Flavor, if I could flavor. Crisp. Didn't really have a crisp. I think it was kind of a little soggy. Well, I didn't get anything off the pit, so I gave him the choice one because I had to give the good drum. He's the main,
Yeah,
critique on there, but
have to.
hey, sharing is caring. I'm gonna have to go about 7.5 on that crisp one. So overall, what am I missing?
Sauce.
Sauce.
Sauce is the only
Sauce
missing
was
ingredient.
good. It was a good flavor. Good. I liked it for what it was. I'll go 8.5.
Gonna pull you back in an 82. So again, nothing below an 82. I think across the board on that. Nothing's gonna fall out of the 80s, and that's how I can tell you right now they're gonna still solidify themselves. Mm-hmm. John is looking up, hitting the shop before we go to this hotter than hell,
I don't
huh?
know. I see the flamingos. Being from Chica de Vegas over there.
Well, I mean,
Unless
Gary,
this hotter than hell is like.
Gary, you want to be dealt in here?
Oh shit.
Come on, Modine's.
Modines.
Oh, I didn't know they made shot glasses.
Yeah, Heather got me that.
I don't know how many people.
Is this
heard
Modine's
of
2
here.
or Modine's 3?
Modine's 3, I believe. You ever watch Letterkenny? John?
Who?
You ever watch Letterkenny?
No.
That's on Hulu. It's a Canadian show about Hicks and hockey and all things in between.
What, Shorzy?
It's
the same
it's
thing.
the original of Shorzy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
If you like Shorzy, you will enjoy Letterkenny.
I will definitely put that on my list.
It is on. It should still be on Hulu.
Shorzy's the spin-off from Letterkenny.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because when I was out in Vegas for school, and Goon came out.
Yes.
And I'm out in Vegas, it's over winter time. Came back home, grabbed my hockey shit. I'm like, I'm gonna be in Vegas. I can play some hockey out here? Hell yeah.
I got a.
And then Goon came out. We kind of got it before, it's Vegas. There's a way to get things,
Yeah.
And started watching Goon, I was like, this is awesome!
I've got a Glatt jersey in the closet.
Take the number 69!
It's hilarious.
So long story short, I'm kind of known as a guy from Buffalo at the hockey rinks in Vegas.
There you go.
I'm no longer allowed to play on the ice.
Oh no! Did you try to take your skate off and cut somebody with it? Happy Gilmore style?
I didn't try that, but I know if you take the blade, it fits right into the thing. Nice and tight. And
All right.
Let's go a little, Buffalo
apple
Distilling.
pie moonshine.
it's from your local boys at Buffalo Distilling Company, one of the oldest distillers in Buffalo. They
Oh, it's a moonshine?
They got some great spirits, but nothing greater than going to your buddy's house and just throwing a bottle in your pants and say, "Hey, want to see my wonderful cock?" And they're like, looking, what? And you just go,
Whoa! This is a YouTube channel.
"Oh, sorry, we can edit it out later."
Eyes up here.
And then you pull it out. Yeah, see, eyes. But yeah, this is a nice, fun little drink. Yeah.
There we go. As I get my chaser ready, because I'm a bitch.
It's not really bad. And
No, but I'm just
wow.
not a shot guy.
Smells strong.
Usually.
Do you get a whiff of it?
Oh yeah, I got a whiff of it when it got poured.
sweet, smooth, barreled fresh right here. And maybe I should bring some Polish stuff over next time.
It's not bad.
Oh fuck! Oh, from Poland. I thought you were about to tell me you were bringing the honey liqueur.
No, do you know, was that the
Krupnik.
stuff that...
Yeah, fuck! I can do Krupnik. I
that
like
the stuff that they
Krupnik.
used to use as
It's
medicine?
just honey. Oh
Krupnik?
yeah, hot toddy.
Yeah.
Hot toddy.
Krupnik slaps.
I remember there was one time it was pre-COVID, so not when I had COVID. But I probably was like early 20s. And your dad had a bottle of something Polish in the back.
Yeah. Yep.
He's like, here, take some of this. And I fucking was getting drunk off that. Woke up the next day, and I didn't have a cold anymore. I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah. You and I fucking polish that Krupnik.
Right.
That's why the Krupnik
It's-
bottle's not the tiki no more.
It's the honey. It's that clover.
Your dad had it for the longest time.
Well,
It's a good. Now you gotta watch out for the spiritus.
the fuck is that?
Well, it's what you boys in America would call Everclear.
No, thank you. There's some right there. We don't want no more.
Well, you take the spiritus and you get yourself a nice mason jar. Put some sugar in there. Melt it down. Add some spiritus
Ooh,
to
that
it.
was all
and you
liquor.
put some cherries and set them in there for about 3 to 4 weeks. And then you pour the juice out.
Alex, if you're watching this, is this how you make your moonshine in Florida?
I got some other recipes too.
Yeah, but as moonshine Alex. He's always got the moonshine at the tent.
You'd recognize it.
Yeah, you know
I'm
Alex.
sure. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, yeah. Oh, the wing. Okay. I know. Oh, yeah. He's always thinking, he got
Always got it.
Hey, try this.
All right, let's get hotter than hell.
I'm a little nervous because it looks like there's some dust on there.
I'm a little nervous because it looks like there's nothing on it, and that's usually when we get done dirty. Oh, there's.
Decisions. That's what we got.
Oh, Gary.
Spotted.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That smells nice.
Oh my gosh.
No blue
Oh,
cheese
it's
for
got that.
No blue cheese for that dip. I'll do the blue cheese after. I want to savor that flavor. That's still crispy.
God damn it.
Tell me how you really feel.
It's got that. I don't know how to explain it. When there's a really, really hot wing, it's got that. It's not a shitty taste, but it's like a really rough
Yeah,
start.
you know exactly what it is, and that's exactly what it has. This is gonna hit like a Mack truck.
Good thing I work from home tomorrow.
Oh no! I'm on set at a movie all day tomorrow. Oh no!
Well, it all depends.
Literally.
That's how you know it's hot.
Get them hiccups?
I'm the hiccup king, dude.
How do you get rid of hiccups?
You gonna scare people?
Nope. Actually, I learned this in medical.
You drink upside down.
Well, in my medical studies, as instead of jack of all trades, I learned this little trick. You got 12 cranial nerves. One of them is called the vagus nerve. Runs right through your temple. So, if you go look at the corner,
Man, you are touching way too close to your eyes after eating this fucking wing.
I'm doing another one.
See what me, but right, feel that little dimple right past your eyes.
Yeah.
Where your eyebrows come down, you'll feel a little dimple there. Your vagus nerve runs right through there. Apply steady pressure there for 10 seconds.
I don't have the hiccups. I don't gotta.
And it'll stop your hiccups.
Mine go away.
You're disrupting with another way.
No, I don't know. It's weird. I get hiccups on like the first wing, and they just stop.
3-4 hiccups in. Mm-hmm. But no,
This is
works.
that battling for my life right now, because I can hear it trying to kick the door down,
Holy fuck.
and I know if I take a drink of water, it's gonna kick the door down.
That hurts my tongue.
No, that's gonna fucking kick the door down worse. I'm gonna run around here like a fucking fire-breathing dragon if I do that.
Oh, I didn't get the blue cheese yet.
The blue cheese will help. I just don't want to go tongue first on the blue cheese.
I mean,
It only hurts my tongue, which is
it's
weird.
a lot easier to lick this than the cup.
Oh, 100%. You're part of the group that does shots of these with us.
Well, I'm in a kiddie pool full of it. So why would I not go on blue cheese?
I love blue cheese. I think I beat it, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Horrible. It's not the worst I've ever
That's
had.
you,
but
man. It's the last one. You said you wanted it.
Do you want to touch that red?
I'd rather not. There's nothing involved that I want to...
Let's see if that's where that...
Oh, it's 100% where it is. Gary, do you remember what that red spot did to Colin Delaney?
No.
Ask him about the silver boat.
Pro wrestler. Colin Delaney.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
We had him on the show right before we changed names. And the hot wing we did on that episode, he must have grabbed the worst, like, we got 10 of them. 7 of them were fine. He grabbed this one that had a red dot like that, and this man was in just shambles.
My tongue hurts. It's making my nose run.
Yeah, my nose is just fucking dripping.
Not yet. Any sweat yet?
No, I'm not sweating. It's just the nose.
I don't sweat. I just hiccup, and then my tongue hurts.
The hat covers it.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's good. It just hurts.
I didn't. It was.
I mean, I'll grade it.
I can grade it.
Good.
Actually, no. Go for it.
Crisp. I'm gonna go with a 7 on the crisp because it's not as crispy. I know it's the one that sat the most, but the other ones were crispier. Meat, I'll go with an 8. Keep it short and simple. Sauce, I'm gonna go with a 7.5. There's not a ton of sauce on there, but I don't really know if it's a sauce or like a dry rub or whatever they use on here. But it's different. It's hot as balls. It's hot as hell, I should say.
Hotter than hell.
Flavor, I'm gonna go with a 6 because it's not really tasty. It's just instant bee stings on your tongue. Like I don't hate it, but it's like it's got no like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Apologies.
No, like
Compliments to the taste and the flavor.
yeah. Like it's not like something that you're like, oh, this is good.
The
Like,
flavor that you call out is exactly what it had. It had that flavor that we know, and we know we're in trouble when you get it.
Yeah.
That first, and it's the flavor that you smell.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense to anybody, Ryan would know what we're talking about. When I took the whiff of that,
I just don't know what
I
to
knew
call
what
it.
I was gonna taste. I knew what I was gonna fucking taste when I took the. When I looked at him and went, oh. I knew what I was gonna taste when I smelled
I
it.
wish we knew like
And
what that
word?
was.
Capsian.
Is it?
It's capsian. The added flavor for the heat.
I didn't do
Price.
I'll go with 8 on the price. I'm not gonna kill them that way. I wouldn't order these again just because I don't like the flavor. But it's 73.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna give him an 8 on the crisp. I didn't think that was the least crispy suicide wing I've ever had. There was still a little crunch to it, and this has been one of the longest episodes we've done in a while. I'll give them the credit where credit's due. Meat, I'm gonna go 8.5. Quite honestly, big wing still. I feel like my brain gets washed away when I eat these fucking wings. Sauce. This one's tough because I want more sauce, but also a dab will do ya. I'm gonna meet in a happy medium and go 7.5. There's definitely stuff on the bottom, and that's the thing. That's why I'm saying a dab will do ya. You didn't need more for it to get the fucking message across. You are a fucking masochist. You didn't need more to get the message across. The warning shot was fired, and it was enough to tell you, hey, I'm fucking here.
My daughter says I'm spark resistant.
Listen.
Hey, next time, can I bring one chip challenge?
I'll do it, sure. I've done it. I've been there. Flavor, I'm gonna be fair. The name of the fucking wing was hotter than hell. I survived it. I've had this flavor before. I would have liked a little something else, but I'm also not going to shit on the wing completely. I'm going to give it an 8. That is exactly as advertised.
Yeah.
And price, it's not for me, but someone who's a thrill seeker, I'm giving it an 8. That is the perfect wing for you to go get at a perfect price.
Yeah.
That's an even 80 for me.
Let's go right with price. Give it a 9. We'll start off right at 9. I mean, best price of wings anywhere in Western New York. You can't beat it right now.
Unless you're going to someplace that you have to dine in for a wing day special.
Yeah.
That's really the only way I can really... That or something that's some asinine, dog shit wing.
Yeah. Well, they'll take pigeon wings or something. Like 10-cent wings. What's that? For a pigeon? So, yeah, at price, 9. Easy price, because everywhere I've been, it's the best price everywhere. Flavor. I like flavor. One thing I did not like about that flavor is that capsaicin.
It's just not.
You get the instant overpower sensation. That capsaicin is just...
It's meant to hurt.
I mean, it's like taking a cinnamon challenge with a kid. But no, capsaicin. If you're going to have a nice spicy hot wing, and you put that much capsaicin in it, you're killing the main thing. The flavor, the heat's going to be there. Capsaicin takes everything else away. So, 7.5 on the flavor.
Okay.
The heat was good, but I couldn't really taste it. And it was the last bottom of the barrel for the wings that we tasted. Surprisingly, it was sauced. It didn't really hold the crisp. I'm going to give it a little credit, because it was about 35 minutes since we ate it, or they delivered, made them. I'll give them a 7. I'll give them some credit for that because long drive, saucy, not pit.
Did you
Me?
You didn't give him a score on the sauce yet either. You mentioned it, but didn't give him a number.
The sauce was good. It's just the sauce is a good flavor, but too much capsaicin. I'm gonna go 6.75.
Okay.
That capsaicin just kills for me. I want hot, I want heat, but I want flavor.
And then
Meat. It's not bad. It's 7.25. Not the meatiest wing I've had, but some of those wings have been pretty good.
You're gonna rip it in a 75. So it looks like the lowest they're gonna get is literally gonna be their suicide. It's gonna come in around a 76, which isn't bad. It's not gonna doom them.
Right.
Considering they had 2 of them, I think they graded out above.
In the 90s.
2 of them they graded around a high 80. So overall, very impressed.
Yeah.
Little hole in the wall that John brought to our attention. So thank you for that.
My pleasure. Wish I drank.
Besides just moonshine? Yeah, grab another. Go for it.
Lava? I'll love another.
That one's gonna taste like gummy bears.
Gummy bear.
Here, push that close.
Guys, make me drink seltzer.
Hey man, you came to the house of somebody who's on a carnivore diet and trying to not drink beer at the moment.
You're looking good, man.
Oh, thank you. I'm down 20.
Just wait till the end of August.
Yeah, well, but, I'll be back off the train by then. Diet stops August 1st, hopefully. If everything goes well, the wife and I will be both off the wagon by August 1st.
Cheers to the wife.
She's down a whopping 17 pounds in 18 days, or 18 pounds in 18 days. Yeah, dude, that's how much this is ripping. I'm down 28 and 18.
At Wing Festival, she's gonna be like stick of bones.
But that's why I said we're stopping August 1st.
Where'd she go?
But I think that'll start wrapping it up. John, you want to give some shout outs or shout out Buffalo Scuba, stuff like that?
Yeah, if you guys want scuba, try it out. We're one of the premier dive shops in the area right now. Newest dive shop. We specialize in travel, training, public safety divers. Even if you're not sure if you want to try scuba, we have a thing called Try Scuba. We'll get you in the pool, get you in the shallow end, try it out a little bit. Huh?
When they drown you.
Oh, because if you have a problem, just stand up. You want to venture around, go on the deep end? Head on down the deep end, have some fun, blow some bubbles. And what I like to say is if you can dive here, you can dive anywhere.
I just want to know whose bubbles and why am I blowing them?
Did Michael Jackson have Mike any bubbles?
I think so, and I don't think that doesn't sound safe. But seriously, guys, stop on out. Buffalo Scuba, hit them up.
Yeah, out in Hamburg. I used to be formerly known as Professional Scuba.
Is that right off? Is that on 5?
That's on Camp Road.
Okay, right near you then.
Kinda, yeah. I'm over on Big Tree.
Big Tree, yeah. We gotta go for it there sometime. A lot of memories. When I went to Frontier, right up around there.
Shout out to Buffalo Distilling. Anything else you want to shout out, John?
To you guys, man. Thanks for letting me introduce you to another wing spot.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for letting us pop your podcast, Jerry.
I'll drink that.
Gary,
Llama.
I'm out.
give us your rundown.
Yeah, TikiTribe, TikiPro.squarespace.com. That's where all of our podcasts are at, all of our sponsors, all of our past, present, and future podcasts. Sponsors, you can
Close off.
use code 716 on chicken_dippin.com on Instagram. He just became the official sponsor of, oh my gosh.
Wing Nuts.
Wing Nuts.
Wing
I almost
nuts.
call them wingdings, but
That wing dings.
Wing nuts.
It's dingy for winging.
That's why you want to call them wingdings.
yeah, so congratulations to him.
Yeah,
Big
bravo,
move over
man.
there. Nikki 2 Scoops, it's the middle of summer, so get your ice cream. I know I will be. And AWS Angel Wing Sauce, and the Blood of Jesus Rib Sauce. Shout her out every time. I think that's it for my rundowns.
Shout out to Jeanette at the Beauty Parlor. Hit her up. I definitely have to go see her after this weekend.
Oh, no, I need a haircut too.
Once I no longer have to play this role in this movie, I can get rid of this hair that is halfway down my back.
Are we going there or what?
What?
No, sorry, weaving it like a basket or?
Oh, that's basically I'm growing it out for the movie role. I am a vampire hunter tomorrow. Yeah. Shout out to Lady of Casa de la Mort. Starts filming tomorrow. Probably out sometime next year. As I get more on a release date, we'll let you know. Shout out to Angelfish. Still waiting on a release date on that. That filmed over a year ago. Shout out to There's a Draft in Here. That podcast picking back up. Hopefully should get another one out soon. Shout out to Unhinged and Untethered. I think that'll do it for us, though. Gary? Until next time, guys, you keep on spreading those wings. We're going to spread your legs.
Consensually.
Peace out.
Cue the music.